We're gonna listen to some Danny Garcia spitting them bars. We got a lot to talk about. I'm tired. Did you see me on All Access? And I was like, we're gonna listen to some Danny Garcia spitting them bars. We got a lot to talk about. I'm tired. Did you see me on All Access? And I was like, we're gonna listen to some Danny Garcia spit these bars. We got a lot to talk about. I'm tired. Did you see me on All Access? And I was like, we're gonna listen to Danny Garcia. Hold on. We gotta listen to Danny Garcia spit these bars. We're gonna talk about it. We'll be back. We'll share the video around.
Okay. Speak up now, Jerry. Swift, what up, my nigga? Okay, we roll.
The Danny Garcia rap.
You ain't popping no champagne. You ain't hopping no damn. Okay, we rolling. You ain't topping your damn game. You ain't topping your damn game. You ain't topping your damn game. We rolling deep up in them Lambos. 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 I pop anything I want because I got a check.
Hold up, we waiting to get to Denny. Hold up.
You ain't got a check. Let 200,000 round.
For those who don't know, I actually like this track on some real shit. This is Danny Garcia about the rap. After this verse, Danny Garcia about to spit these bars. We'll be back.
I fuck with my jewels on, not a sweat, mercy, Lago, Black Devil, Diablo, military, my interior, Castro, Pablo, bricks like the White House, cool handle, strike out, dead people, no phantom, go shit, with them broken lights out. I ain't studying like you folks do on another level. Kill yourself, take a dirty now. Here's the shovel. Ain't nobody scared to meet the motherfucking girl. If I die, bury me inside my fucking okay, we roll. You ain't popping no champagne. You ain't popping no champagne. You ain't hopping no damn plane. We roll. You ain't topping your damn game. You ain't topping your damn game. You ain't topping your damn game. We rolling deep up in them Lambos. Yeah, we rolling deep up in them Lambos. We rolling deep up in them Lambos. We rolling deep.
Hold up. Y'all ready? Y'all ain't ready. Listen to Danny Garcia spit these bars. Y'all not ready.
Hopping out that foreign car, with a couple foreign bros. Hopping out that Lambo, hopping out like Rainbow. Now she got that ammo, tucked in his camo. Never been a lame-o, Popping all this champagne, popping all this rosé. Getting money like Jose, chain gold, Norway. Shorty wants that full play. I'm like, no way. Got rockin' like Coldplay, killing it. Getting cheese like Green Bay, call me Aaron Rodgers. Knocked off that Dodger, dodging them cops. My boy got them choppers, you don't want no problem. My boy got them choppers, you don't want no problem. Okay, we rock.
Y'all hear Danny spitting those bars? So listen, man. I'm more than tired. I probably had like 8 hours of sleep in the last 3 days. It's a lot of shit going on. So what we're going to talk about is TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. And we're back. We got some things we need to address, I guess. So give me a couple of minutes to share this video around. And then we're going to talk. What are we going to talk about? I think you know already. Of course, we got to talk about Danny Garcia versus Keith Thurman, right? Of course, we got to talk about the crazy shit that's happened this week, right? Now, first I want to say this. Like, listen, I'm not in this to try to be no motherfucking star. I'm not in this because I want to be known. I'm not in this because I want to make money. Of course, we got to make some money. So, everything that happened this week was because it's like, I got to get my business off the ground. I have like a little bit of social anxiety, but it's not that I have social anxiety. It's more so, I try to avoid the cameras the best way that I can. I be trying. Shit don't be working like that though, but I be trying. Feel me? Give me 1 minute. So this week I knew I had to turn up. Now, I haven't even put out, I have about maybe between 15 or 20 videos I have to put out within the next 24 hours. And I'm talking about like content of stuff that I've did over the last couple of days. Because I wasn't even able to get out all the stuff yesterday. Did y'all see me? Did you see me on All Access? I haven't even seen the I haven't even seen it yet. I haven't seen none of them. You know, this was me. If you see the picture, I was like, I almost died in that gym. I had to wash this hoodie. This shit was soaked in sweat. I told you I was fat. I told you I was fat. I put on like 60 pounds, like 55 pounds in like 4 months. I thought I was joking. My goal was to lose all this weight and get all fit for the fight. That shit didn't work. I was on that prednisone. Well, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. But when I go to these events, you got to understand that my motivation is different. It may not look like it because I'm not no flashy guy. I'm not, you know, I don't have no iced out gold chains and shit, but my bread is long. You know, I'm not into all that materialistic shit. Truth be told, if you really want to keep it 100, I'm doing this shit for my daughter. Because coming from my background, when it comes to this custody trial, I have to show what I am doing, and I am a completely changed person. So a lot of people underestimate what I've done, but I started a motherfucking media company. I started a media company. I know I be making shit look easy, but that shit don't be easy, man. I be stressing. You know? So that's why I think, like, you know, I don't get like enough, you know, like credit that I deserve. Not that I'm looking for it. It's just that, like, yo, I started a motherfucking media company while doing these videos, and you know. So I've been planning on this for a long time. I was waiting on the perfect fight, and this was the perfect fight where I said, all right, now all this shit I've been talking for the last motherfucking what? Almost fucking 7 years. It'll be 7 years since I've been on YouTube. And I ain't start taking this shit seriously until about 3 years ago. I said, man, listen, I'm not doing this shit for my health. So I knew, like, when this event came along, this was the perfect event. I said, I gotta turn up. And it's not being disrespectful to anybody else. It's not being disrespectful to anybody else or any other channels, but it's like, yo, y'all not better than me. So before I started doing the shit I'm doing now, I reached out to many media publications, you know, trying to work with them. The one that I was with, we're going to leave that alone. But they didn't believe in me, long story short. So now, all y'all got to pay. Truth be told, you may, listen. I've done everything I said I was going to do. I got one more thing to do, and that's to get these dancers, no, two more things. To get these dancers that I've been promising you guys, which is easy. You may not think it's easy, but it's easy. It's just that I got to choreograph the shit, and I got to get my promoter's license. Those are the last two things I got to do. Think I'm joking. So it's like, man, I take this shit seriously. So next week, like Jesus, I'm back full time. Monday, I'm taking off because I'm going to the fight on Saturday night. I'm not going to be getting back to do my live stream till like 5 a.m. in the morning. So, Tuesday, we're going to get back to doing the shorter videos. We're going to still do these streams and shit, but we're going to get back to doing the shorter videos. And then we're going to be sending people to fights because we're at a point in time where we've put in so much work. I put in so much work mentally, physically, financially. I will not take no for an answer, especially if we come into work. You feel me? So when it comes to this Danny Garcia, Keith Thurman, Danny Garcia fight, I let you guys know, it's like, listen, I have like, it's not like, I really don't have social anxiety. It's just that, because I was a bartender, a popular bartender for 10 years. I've had charisma my whole life. It's just that when I never did coke a day in my life. In fact, I'm about to block you for asking me some fucking creep ass shit like that. And plus, I don't like putting stuff on my like nose. I don't even use nasal spray. But it's like, yo, I'm gonna go to this fight this weekend, and as I told you guys, it's like, it's not that I was trying to show anybody up, or it's not that I was trying to like be known or anything. It's just that I know I needed this for my brand. I know that it's like, all right, you've been doing these videos. I mean, you've been doing these videos for way too long. You've been doing interviews now for what, 2+ years. Now it's time to go in there and be, now it's time to go in there and be who I said I was going to be. So when it comes to my questions and things like that, or more so, I'm going there, as I told you guys, I've said it. I go in there and I'm going to ask the shit that matters. Sometimes I do know that I have to get more aggressive as far as not, how can I put it? You want to give everybody their chance, and you want to be fair to everybody, but also you want to be humble. But I know, like, when I be listening to some of the shit these motherfuckers be asking, and I'm not being disrespectful, it don't be meaning nothing. But I understand. But I don't want y'all on my back. I don't want my fucking Facebook people on my back saying, oh, you was at this and you didn't answer this and answer this. Let's talk about it, right? Now, this is keeping it 100, not to toot my own horn. For me not to be doing as many videos as I used to do, there's 25,000 subscribers here. Now, if I would have been consistent and not took the 1.5 years off like I did before, I would have had probably 50,000 subscribers by now. The last channel I was with, which is now defunct and gone, 28,000 subscribers before I left. Instagram, 11,800 followers in the last 6 months. Like page, thank you to all my admins, 31,000 likes. All the other social media, like, listen, I take this shit seriously. And guess what? I'll say it again. I don't have to do these videos. I don't need this money. I can sit home and collect my allowance. And what I mean by allowance is I own my house. My house is paid for in cash. I own my vehicle, even though I'm not driving, paid for in cash. I get a certain amount to spend every week. I don't have to do this shit. I want to. It's my passion. When I play music in my videos, I don't get paid. So it's like when I go to these events, I'm not there to try to be like y'all should know me. Like when I be seeing the cameras and shit, I be on some Heyman shit. I be trying to stay out of people's camera path. I'm not into all that. I'm not trying to be no motherfucking star. I'm just very tired. Over the last 3 days, I just moved in here last Friday, so it hasn't been a week yet. And over the last 3 days, I probably had maybe 10 hours of sleep. So I'm a little, off right now. A little off. Y'all was on All Access. Y'all see me? I was all black and sweaty. That shit was hot as shit. I was like, what? It was me, right? That was me. But I told you I was fat. I gained, what? Like I said, 50 pounds in 4 months? I took my face all fat. Shit. But this fight is going to be so crazy, super lit. This fight is going to be lit. This fight is going to be crazy, outrageously lit. You know how many people going to be there? Motherfucking Adrian Broner, Shawn Porter, motherfucking Diego Chavez, fucking who else? Peter Quillen, Danny Jacobs. You know how many people going to be there? I'm going to turn the fuck up. I'm going to turn up. Leo Santa Cruz. Look, I can't even name all the names. They're all going to be there. I'm going to be working my ass off. I'm good, though. So, like I said, this wasn't about me, this wasn't about me, trying to, be some superstar or anything. I needed this fight for the brand. I needed it to let people know. It's like, yo, we come here and we're doing business. So I do get greatly underestimated, for example, right? There's not a lot of there's not, I'm going to say not a lot, but not too many people that are at these events or get credentials to these events that do nowhere near the numbers or have nowhere near the social media reach that I do, or my brand does. So it's like we deserve to be there, because truth be told, because of you guys, we deserve to be there. It's not that we need to be there. We deserve to be there, because guess what? When I be at this shit, I be working hard as shit, man. I be losing all this sleep, all that traveling, all that editing of videos. Got a website now. I started a media publication. I started a media company. And people wonder why I be a little off, working my ass off. Started a motherfucking business. I don't need nobody to get to fights anymore. You know how many times people told me I would never be able to do this and never be able to do that? We made it. So listen, today, it was the final press conference for Thurman versus Garcia. I look at it like this. Keith Thurman. Oh, let's listen to it. I got some exclusive shit. Let's listen to it, right? Put the motherfucking Bluetooth on. So Keith Thurman, it seems as though I aggroed him a little bit, not intentionally, but let me put it on for you. Let me see if I can. Let me see which one is it. Okay, so wait, let's collect. Let's connect the Bluetooth. All right, we good. We're on Bluetooth. We Bluetooth. All right, we're good. So listen to this shit. See if I can find it. Let me see. Which one is it? I think it's this one.
Start showing me that it's not easy to get what I want.
Okay, all right, here we go. I know which one it is. It's not that one. This one.
He's real irritable, don't fight weak.
Okay.
But I have a love for the sport. This is my life, man, and I love it each and every step of the way. I love the history of boxing. I've loved the history of boxing for a long time. I'm a huge fan of the history in the welterweight division, and it is my time right now, Saturday night, to leave my mark and to be a part of that tremendous history in the sport of boxing today.
Okay, I got a short question before I let you get to everybody else. It's funny because Danny Garcia was just talking about how he's real irritable, don't fight weak. What's your weight? What you eat today?
What I eat today?
Yeah, what's going on? What's your weight? How's the weight?
We on a
You a little fiery today, bro.
We on a stay ready juice diet with seaweed and oranges and apples. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day,
hold on, wait. This was before he spazzed out. We got to get to where he spazzed out, right? So if you hear him, he wants some seaweed and orange and apples type diet. They're smoothies though. Is this the one?
Philosophy doesn't change. The only thing is when a fighter starts showing me, you're like, I'm ready for this.
Listen.
It seems as though that listening to you, you've been talking about how you have a left hook, Danny Garcia has a left hook, but this is the first fight where I've seen that in promotion you haven't really come off as confident. It's almost like you look at it as it's really a 50-50 fight. How do you view that?
I'm about knocking out, man. I don't do that.
So you're going for the knockout?
Okay, listen. He about to start spazzing. You got to listen. He about to start spazzing. This is important.
Really a 50-50 fight. How do you view that?
I'm about knocking out, man. I don't do that.
So you're going for the knockout?
Are you going for the knockout? That's what y'all understand. First of all, it's one time all the time. All right? The model doesn't change. The philosophy doesn't change. The only thing is when a fighter starts showing me that it's not easy to get what I want, then I'm going to get the other portion of what I want, which is overall victory of the night. Okay? Did we not buckle Shawn Porter? Was he not hurt several times in the fight? Okay, but for some reason, I don't know if it had to do with the car accident, the layoff, yada, yada, yada. When we connected with the one, we couldn't follow up. We did not shut him down. We did not put him out, okay? I promised myself if Garcia buckles the way that Porter buckled, we have to close it out, But, I mean, I'm just tired of the fucking shit talk, man. What y'all need to talk about? Don't y'all want to see the fight? You know what I'm saying? I'm here to fight because nothing matters except for the fight. I mean, I can give you a prediction. The fight will end within 4 rounds. You know what I'm saying? I can do whatever. But then if it doesn't happen, then what? Keith, I don't know what you're talking about. Then it was way more of a challenge. Tired of all y'all reporting and all this other stuff, man. I'm a world-class fighter. No matter what happens, win, lose, draw, keep one time Thurman is a world-class fighter. Every single time I step in the ring, I give you world-class fights. okay? I'm gonna continue to do that to the day I retire, all right? But the thing is, I just have a new confidence, man, and some of y'all know, some of y'all don't. I talk about a little, I don't talk about a lot.
Yo, if you was there, if you see how many times he's banging on the table, so like we're gonna let it go. Now the only problem is, it's about another 8 minutes left. You know, so if y'all want me to like, let's do a vote. Do y'all want me to continue playing it because I gotta upload this later on, or do you want me to get back to talking? So let's do a vote. So in the meantime, I'm looking at the chat. Oh, let's put the chat on the screen. This is what we need to do from now on. So if you want to play the whole interview, then let me know. If not, you know, then I'll get back to talking.
I'm spiritual, all right? And I've hit a certain place in my life now that I'm 28 years old. I've marinated in this world of boxing for a long time now, okay? And I'm marinated in the world, and I'm growing as a man inside and outside of the ring, okay? I do this for me. I don't do this for you. I do it for me. You help me, because without you, there is no sport of boxing. It would just be reckless fighting. It would not be a career. I am grateful of the career that I have. I'm grateful of the career that I've developed for myself. I strive.
You heard him. He said it will be no boxing without TstreeT. It just be reckless shit. Let's wind it back so you scumbags hear it again. It will be no boxing without TstreeT. Damn it.
I talk about a little, I don't talk about a lot, but I'm spiritual, all right? And I've hit a certain place in my life now that I'm 28 years old. I've marinated in this world of boxing for a long time now, okay? I'm marinated in the world, and I'm growing as a man inside and outside of the ring, okay? I do this for me. I don't do this for you. I do it for me. You help me.
You're damn right.
Without you, there is no sport of boxing. It would just be reckless fighting. It would not be a career. I'm grateful of the career that I have. I'm grateful of the career that I've developed for myself. I strive for greatness each and every single time that I step into the ring. I have an O. I'm not afraid to let it go. If you can beat me, beat me. My mama used to beat me, and my daddy used to beat me. Can you beat me? That's what I want to know. That's why I signed these contracts. I love the sport of boxing. This is a sport. I look forward to each and every fight. And now I finally hit a point in my career where I'm getting the fights that I want. They talk about Danny Garcia has a tremendous resume. A lot of people fought certain people that I never fought. Guess what? Those fighters didn't want to fight me. Floyd Mayweather never wanted to fight me. Do y'all forget that when his daddy wants to talk about I was a made champion, I was the interim title holder for Mayweather? They elevated Mayweather to elevate me, to put him in a position to where he never had to talk about me. He didn't have to take Keith Thurman as a mandated opponent. He got to do whatever he wanted to do. He got to wear what we call the political crown. I'm not mad at him, man. I'm not mad at that scenario. It was a little frustrating having to deal with it, but that's what happens in the sport of boxing from time to time. And Mayweather has dominated the industry since he stepped on the scene. He was an Olympian, yada, yada, yada. He fought for that political position. So it's not like it was undeserving, okay? It just was frustrating for one person because Danny fought Paul Malignaggi. Paul Malignaggi never wanted to fight me. I wanted to fight him at one point. He got beat by AB. We never talked about it ever again. Why? Because I was interested in fighting champions. I've always been interested in fighting champions, okay? I mean, I wanted to fight Shawn Porter when he held the IBF before he fought Kell Brook. Kenny Porter had an article statement saying, we don't need to fight Keith Thurman right now. We can fight him when he gets his world title, and then we can fight each other for a unification bout. He loses his title, I get my title, and then we fight for my title. Do I say he needs to go back and get a title? No. It's a fight that I always wanted. It was a fight that I was happy to make happen. Saturday night is the same scenario. Happens to be in the same venue. So, I mean, like I said, man, I do this for me. I do it for the love of the sport. I do this because this is what I've always wanted to do as a child. I am successful. A loss does not take away my success. I am not fearful of losing. I'm not fearful of getting knocked out. I hold no fear. For Jesus said, fear no man that wants to harm your flesh.
Why you gotta bring Jesus
I'm a
into
warrior. I've always been a warrior, and I'm willing to die in that ring. I tell my family, if I was to die in that ring, don't you shed a tear. You understand? Don't fully get who Keith Thurman is. I'm somebody who loves to fight.
Y'all hear this crazy ass shit? Dude, this fight is gonna be so lit. Y'all hear this crazy? He was pissed. But listen, it's not over. Shit will get crazier. It's not over. Just listen.
We don't need to fight Keith Thurman right now. We can fight him when he did his world title, and then we can fight each other for a unification bout. He loses his title, I get my title, and then we fight for my title. Do I say he needs to go back and get a title? No. It's a fight that I always wanted. It was a fight that I was happy to make happen. Saturday night is the same scenario. Happens to be in the same venue. So, I mean, like I said, man, I do this for me. I do it for the love of the sport. I do this because this is what I've always wanted to do as a child. I am successful. A loss does not take away my success. I am not fearful of losing. I'm not fearful of getting knocked out. I hold no fear. For Jesus said, fear no man that wants to harm your flesh. I'm a warrior. I've always been a warrior, and I'm willing to die in that ring. I tell my family, if I was to die in that ring, don't you shed a tear. You understand? Don't fully get who Keith Thurman is. I'm somebody who loves to fight. But outside of the fight, this is a sport called boxing. Boxing also is an art. I told a person a long time ago, if you watch Floyd Mayweather, it's like watching a ballerina finessing his way to victory each and every time. And everybody knows it's not easy to be a ballerina. Okay? It's not easy. So, you know, I mean, first off, a man has to wear a little tights and stuff. It's a little demeaning, you know what I'm saying? But in reality,
okay, hold up. Okay, now we gotta listen to 2 minutes of this one right here. Wait, which one is it? Is it this one? It's this one. Oh yeah, by the way, let me stop this real quick. It's like, yo, listen. Let me tell you some shit right here, right? I'm from Philly, so of course I'm going to support Danny Garcia, but it's like, yo, I'm not one of these channels. I don't have no allegiance to nobody. I think it's enough when I said that Danny Garcia lost to Mauricio Herrera in Ashley Theo fame. So as far as Daryl W., who says they both from Philly Left Hook, and from this new motherfucker who I never seen in the chat before, Captain Left Hook, yo, TstreeT, and he put it in all caps. He said, yo, TstreeT, man, Danny paying you, or what's up? Yo, don't come on my channel with this shit. I'm not, that's the fucked up part about it is, y'all be listening to these other channels, and they be having these allegiances and shit. That's not me. Don't bring that shit over here. Don't bring that shit over here. You know, so let's get back to this. We got 2 more minutes to listen to.
you know, every fighter doesn't walk around and have their fight. So they're always naturally bigger than the class.
Oh, wait, that's not it. That's not it.
You know,
is this basically what I want y'all to listen to is Danny Garcia. Okay, it was first Keith Thurman, and no, it was first Danny Garcia in the room, right? Then Danny Garcia had to bounce, so they brought Keith Thurman in. I'm going to upload all this stuff. So Danny Garcia before was talking about how during fight week, you know, and losing weight, you know, how he's all irritable and everything. He don't even want to talk to nobody. So when Keith Thurman came in, you know, he starts snapping out. I'm thinking to myself, oh yeah, motherfucker, you snapping because you got to make that weight. But listen.
to the fight, being on a diet for anywhere from 10 to 12 weeks, like,
oh wait, that's not
I
it.
tell people, like, look.
Is this it?
You're like, I'm ready for
wait, that's not it. Is it this one?
at their fight weight. So they're always naturally bigger than the classes they compete in. You know, and that's why they're trying to act like, oh, Danny's a welterweight. He's always been a welterweight, you know.
Oh no, it's this one. Okay, listen, this is the one. This is the one. Now listen. So basically, the reason why I'm playing this is because you hear how he was snapping out. So Danny Garcia was just in the room earlier talking about how, you know, during fight week you are irritable. I'm not gonna understand because you're trying to make that weight. So listen to this crazy shit.
For anywhere from 10 to 12 weeks, like I tell people, like, look, I'm ready to fight. Okay, y'all want to talk this and that? Like, I am irritable. You know what I mean? I am irritable. But what irritates me the most is that every single one of these fights, I gotta put cameras in my face and be asked a lot of questions like I'm not ready to fight. Like, I did not choose boxing when I was 7 years old. Okay, I could have quit at any time if I didn't want to be a fighter. I tell these amateurs that think about, kids that think about fighting, I say, now look, you need to understand that if you want to be a boxer, you need to be prepared to be hit. You watch kids and the way that they box, and you can tell instantly that they're scared to be hit. Now, I'm not saying go out there and get hit, but I'm saying you need to be mentally, physically prepared to get hit. So that when you do get hit, you don't get into that little scare mode, okay? I'm a visualization type of fighter. I visualize many outcomes. I visualize myself being up on the ropes, being pounded on, having him up on the ropes, pounded on him. I visualize taking critical blows. I visualize myself having to take a knee if I need to. And there's fights that have happened where the fight could have been prolonged if the fighter was smart enough to take a knee. If you have the skills that I believe that I do have and possess, it is wise to utilize that moment to get a recovery for oneself so that you can put yourself back into the fight. It's like a wave. There are ups and downs throughout the fight. The fight is not always going in your direction. Doesn't mean that you cannot overcome it and start to put it back into your direction.
You know, the confidence conversation, I had Danny the same thing. He said he was so confident.
That's not the one. I gotta find the video. Basically, I asked him, I was like, well, what did you eat today? Y'all heard it. I played at the beginning, right? Where he was like, you know, he was eating some old seaweed shit. You know, seaweed and fucking apple and orange smoothies. You know, he a hippie. You know, he's spiritual. And the thing is, that's cool. I have no issues with that. You know, I literally want to be like that. No bullshit. You know, but it's like the problem I had with what he said is, and I can understand, you know, he said he's irritable. It's like, yo, bro, you know that you're going to be going all in front of these different cameras and everybody's trying to get answers from you for the same shit, but they don't know that you answered it earlier. So you can't be really mad, but at the same time, when you're irritable, you know, you don't be giving a fuck. You be like, yo, there's motherfucking cameras up my face. I'm not trying to hear this shit. You know, so I can see where you're coming from. But it's like, okay, bro, you can't really be like that. But at the same time, I understand. You know, I understand. You know, so he's gotta make that weight. If you watch the press conference, you noticed I peeped it from the beginning. When I first got there, I looked at the stage, right, and I saw that they didn't have the trainers up there. Now, normally when there's a press conference, the trainers are up there with the fathers. I mean, the trainers up there with the fighters. Come on, man. They didn't want to let Angel speak. So, yeah, he did meet with the commission. I was trying to get some answers out of him. But listen, he was curving me. You know, he was also, well, you know, I was like, so what happened with the commission? You're like, well, you know, it's cool. You know, it's cool. He went in the corner. You know, I peeped it. I already knew what it was. You know, so I said, I'll leave it alone. I already knew what it was. But the thing is, he's good for the weekend. So that's all that matters. That's all that matters. So am I going for Danny Garcia? Hell yeah. But do I know that Keith Thurman is the favorite? Hell yeah. Do I want Danny to win? Hell yeah. Do I feel Keith Thurman is going to win? Hell yeah. You know? But however, you must understand that Danny Garcia is heavily underestimated. even though his resume is at 140, the bulk of his resume is at 140. Look at those names, though. You can't doubt those names. 10, 20 years from now, put it this way, in my personal opinion, Danny Garcia is already a Hall of Fame. Come on. Look at the names. Whether you look at the fact, like Keith Thurman said, well, you know, he could have fought those guys at 140. Look at the names on that list. Should we look at it? Amir Khan, Zab Judah, Lucas Matisse, when they said he was going to get decapitated. Remember that shit? Motherfuckers like Lucas Matisse is going to kill Danny Garcia. They was talking crazy ass shit. They was talking crazy ass shit. However, he lost to Matisse. But I'm not making any excuses for him, but I do have to wonder if he took that fight seriously, would he have won? If you look at the punch stats, but either way, in my opinion, Herrera won that fight. Whatever the case may be. Whatever was going on at Danny Camp, whatever. Herrera won that fight. I don't think Lamont Peterson beat him. And the crazy thing about the thing with the Lamont Peterson fight is, it's like 55-45 or maybe even 60-40, where 60% feel or 55% feel that Danny won, and that other percentage feel Peterson won. So that's a difference of opinions right there. You know, but with the Matisse fight, many clearly feel he lost. Judges gave him the rig win because it was in Puerto Rico. You know, that's what Captain Left Hook just said. But one thing about Danny Garcia is, if you notice, if you look at his last several fights, or more so few fights, his boxing ability has gotten a lot better. Maybe it was always there, or we didn't see it in previous fights. The difference between Danny Garcia and Shawn Porter is pressure. However, Danny Garcia is a much more efficient and effective puncher than Shawn Porter. Shawn Porter is an erratic beast. Don't get me wrong, that shit will fuck you up if you're not ready for it. So, for example, Paulie Malignaggi wasn't ready for it. You see what I'm saying? Paulie Malignaggi didn't have the power to keep Thurman off him and to keep Shawn Porter off of him. But also, Paulie Malignaggi, you know, is not known for tying you up and slowing you down. What did Kell Brook do? Kell Brook kept tying him up, fighting him on the inside. And Kell Brook being physically strong enough to do it, that's how he won. Keith Thurman was in the pocket with him, but also hitting him with some clean-ass effective shit. Danny Garcia is right there for Keith Thurman because he's not as erratic as Shawn Porter. So it really all depends on how you look at it, man. It really all depends on how you look at it. Danny Garcia is good, and people are not giving him the credit that he deserves. And I asked him the question. In fact, I got to get these videos uploaded because most likely they're already on other people's channels, which is good for me. I'm happy about it. But I asked Danny, basically, you know, like about like how his father has helped promote his career. Where would Danny Garcia be if he had a trainer that wasn't his pop? And it wasn't somebody that wasn't outspoken. Danny Garcia is not outspoken. His pop is the reason why he's as marketable as he is today. Angel is the reason why he is marketable as he is today, in my personal opinion. And it's not a bad thing because this is pop. You know, they the same person. So but one thing you've been hearing from Keith Thurman is he's not really that confident. He didn't start getting confident until today, but even today he's not even as confident. Because he's saying he's going to knock Danny Garcia out in 4 rounds. He said it. He said he's going to knock Danny Garcia out in 4 rounds. How long have we been streaming? We started on time. So therefore, we're going to stop in 20 minutes. Listen, I haven't been sleeping. We're going to stop in about 20 minutes or so. Keith Thurman has been saying, you know, like that he's going to knock. He said today that he's going to knock Danny Garcia out in 4 rounds. But at the same time, he's saying that he's not afraid to get knocked out. That, you know, Danny Garcia's got a left hook. I've got a left hook. I'm not afraid to lose. I got a not afraid for it to go. So it's like if you really, really, really dissect that shit, it's like he feels like, yo, I can lose. Well, maybe Elver Galarga says, TstreeT, that Hall of Fame comment I completely disagree with. Well, maybe if you understood what it means to be in the Hall of Fame. You know, Danny Garcia is the 2-division champion, unified in 1. Also, if you look at the resume, whether you feel those guys are washed up or not, when it comes to when the Hall of Fame comes, you know, come on. Use your head, bro. You got to understand how the shit works. I know he's already said that shit, but he's saying it more and more now. Talking about something he's not afraid for his to go. I know that's what you're talking about. But yo, it's different now. It's different. Who fought Rod Sulkin? Elver Gallagher, you're missing my point. You're missing my point. You're missing my point. You know? Danny Garcia is likely going to be Hall of Fame because he was a unified champ. Well, basically because he's a 2-division champion and unified in 1. You know, so it's not about, you know, whether he fought Rod Sulkin, whether he felt he lost to Herrera or not. You got to think on how this shit works. Like you missing what I'm saying. It's shooting over your head, it seems. But yeah, tomorrow, you know, I'm going to get some things done early. Hopefully, get everything done before noon. And I'm gonna come home and rest. Oh, T man, you low key repping Philly too hard. You know what? You got one more fucking smart. For one, you knew this Captain Left Hook guy. He says, "Oh, T man, low key, you were repping Philly too hard." Now, nah, dude, I'm from Philly. You got to. And plus, I'm really on some real shit by default. I'm the #1 media member in Philly. It's not like it's New York or Los Angeles. So you got one more fucking dickhead shit to say, and I'm gonna put you on timeout. Like I said, like the shit I'm saying is shooting over your head. I'm from Philly. I want Danny Garcia to win, but I know Keith Thurman is the favorite. I'm not like these other motherfuckers where it's just like, oh, well, you're from here, so I'm going to say you're going to win no matter what. That's not me. You know, don't get me wrong. I fuck with Danny Garcia and I fuck with Angel Garcia heavy. But if they try to ban me from that gym or some shit like that, do you think I'm going to give a fuck? I'd be like, damn, that's fucked up. But I'm not going to be, come on. You got to rep your city. That's just like, for example, when it comes to basketball, the Sixers are not as good as they used to be, but I trust the process. But realistically, I'm a Memphis Grizzlies fan. But I got to ride for Philly. I got to ride for the Sixers. You see what I'm saying? I'm a Colts fan. I'm an Indianapolis Colts fan in football. But when it comes to the Eagles, I got to ride for Philly. You missing what I'm saying. It's shooting over your head. You know what I noticed about Danny Garcia? Like, he's real confident. He don't seem nervous in any way, shape, or form. It's just a regular fight to him. I noticed that. You know, this shit is like a regular, like, you know, I don't see no type of like nervousness in him. You know? So like I said, what I'm gonna do tomorrow is I'm gonna be ready for Saturday. I'm about to get early as hell. I'm gonna be ready for Saturday. He's acting like he's nervous. No, he's not. What are you watching? I'm with him. I'm at the event. I'm not seeing anything different. The only thing I saw that was different was at the interviews today. Like when he's leaning on the table, he's just going like this. You know, that's it. But I'm thinking because he's trying to make weight. And he's talking about how he's not drinking no water. But I haven't seen no type of nerve. I've been at the events, and I've been looking for shit like that. And I don't see it. You know, some cool shit. You know, some regular shit. You always in the ER come fight day. No, I'm good. And stop being disrespectful. You know, I'm not like, I haven't slept in a while, and I'm not for the dumb shit tonight. So I will be banning people, real rap on some, you know, so don't fuck with me tonight. Keith kind of looked at weird in the interviews. But you know that, you know, the day before the weigh-in is always some trouble for the fighters anyway. Who looks extremely drained? You tripping. I don't gamble. I don't even play cards. I don't play no pity pad, no ID clear war. No, I don't even know how to play Uno. I don't do that shit no more. I haven't gambled in 8 years, some shit. I'm not into that shit. You know, Saturday gonna be lit. And you know everybody gonna be at that fight. No, Orlando Perez, you don't know what you're talking about. I'm telling you, I was there, and guess what? You're in the minority. You're the only one saying it. So, you know, think about what I'm saying. Nobody was saying that Keith looked bad, that he was looking drained. Nobody's saying that except you. So, you know, you gotta think about it, bro. You gotta think like, well, if nobody else is saying it, then it's just me. You know, nobody was saying that shit. You know, he looked regular. I mean, you can tell he's, you know, cut some weight, but he's not looking all sick or nothing. He wasn't looking dry or nothing like that. I don't gamble. What do you mean, motherfucker? What do you mean? Frank Zapita, whatever the fuck his name is, and I know who you are. You're always saying some dumbass shit, whether it's on Instagram, whether it's on Facebook. But he said, what do you mean you don't bet? Motherfucker, I don't gamble. What do you mean? I don't gamble. That shit's stupid. Is it not clear to you? I mean, like I said, Keith Thurman is the favorite, you know, but a lot of people are not rooting for Danny Garcia because of his pop. Who looks bigger in person between the two? Keith Thurman does. Like, one thing I was looking at earlier is Danny Garcia's got some real skinny legs. Dude, that gambling shit is stupid. Like, when I be seeing like older people or more so like poor people, you know, like getting all those scratch offs and shit. It's like your check only $700, but you getting fucking $200 in scratch offs. You want some dickhead shit. Here's something I noticed. Chad Dawson is supposed to be fighting from far, right? But Chad Dawson wasn't at any media events this week. But yet he has to be at the weigh-in tomorrow. What the fuck is going on? So Chad Dawson from far has been at the media events, but Chad Dawson hasn't been at any media events. What's up with that, right? This shit's weird, right? This shit's weird. You know, so I'm wondering, like what's up with that? It's fight week, and he's nowhere to be found. So it's like I'm assuming that he's in the city, he's in New York, but somebody's telling him not to come to the events because it's like, you're not going. Are you going to just fly out here for the weigh-in? That's risky. You know, you don't want your fighter. If I'm a promoter, I don't want you flying out here the day of the weigh-in. I want to make sure you're here before, just in case any problems come up. So, you know, it's weird that he wasn't at any you know, event. I didn't get to Diego Chavez. I had a chance to get to him, but then I said, oh, I'm gonna get him later, you know, and I didn't. It is what it is, though. Who is Andre fighting? Andre fight. Did Andre fight today? Andre fights tomorrow. Oh, let me look this up real quick. Oh, it's next week. Andre fight next week in Germany of all places. You may a lot of people get it confused. It's not Russia that has the bad cards. Russia is known for the juicing. It's Germany that has the fucked up cards. Not Russia. It's Germany. Germany cards be fucked up. People get it confused. They say, oh, Russia be having the bad card. No, it's Germany. I'm not putting nothing past Russia. But see, Russia, they do all the juice and they be wheezing the juice. Yeah, Diego Chavez is dirty. That's why I call him Dirty Diego. I said it by mistake. I walked in, right, and I saw him, and Ness was like, yo, that's Diego Chavez. But I saw him when I came in, and I'm like, oh, that's Dirty Diego. And I pointed. I didn't know I did it. I pointed, oh, that's Dirty Diego. I didn't mean to do it, though. I didn't mean to do it. That's Dirty Diego. But I gotta get some sleep, yo. I've been up for like a long time, yo. So if I get some sleep now, wake up like 5 in the morning or something, and then I got like 15 videos I have to have out before the weigh-in starts. Shit is crazy, right? Like I be forgetting, like, well, this is a major event, so it's always so much you got to do. But I be forgetting like how much work like covering these fights are. TstreeT, are you gonna watch UFC 209? How am I gonna watch it if I'm gonna be at the fight? That means I gotta watch it on Sunday. Come on, guys, just common sense, man. It's common sense, man. They're saying that I forgot who said it. But who is it? Berto Porter may be in April. Berto Porter may be in April. In the Barclays Center. So I gotta be there, right? Especially if I'm not going to Joshua Klitschko. Dirty Diego. I didn't mean to call him that, but he don't speak no English. You know, so when I first walked in, I was like, for one, this is the reason why I looked, because he just looked like he wasn't from, you know, here. And I looked and he was short. Then I say he hits the 147 pounds at 154. And I looked at his face. And I was like, oh, that's Dirty Diego. Why isn't the weigh-in at the Barclays? Motherfucker, I don't know. That's past my expertise. Why does that even matter? You know, why does that really even matter? That's like somebody asking, well, why isn't the press conference at this place? Nah, Joy Phelps is cool, but one thing I gotta understand is like, yo, like people really like. I've lived a life where people constantly underestimate me, and I always prove them wrong. Like I fucked a lot of bad bitches in my life. I'm not calling her a bitch. Not you gotta understand where I'm coming from. So I don't be pressed whether you believe me or not. For example, like I said, like I'm financially, you know, secure, but I walk around, I'm a regular ass dude. You know, so like she works in a business. I'm not into all that shit. I'm not into all that shit. It's you thirsty motherfuckers. They're like, oh, you know, she bad. That's you. I'm not saying she's not bad, but I'm not into, you know, that type of shit, man. You think Manny Pacquiao will fight the winner of the IBF title? Yes, I do. I think it will happen. And Keith Thurman is talking about like how he wants to be undisputed and unify. But if he wants to unify, then he's got to fight the winner of Kell Brook and Errol Spence or Pacquiao versus Khan. You know, so that's what I'm going to talk. Like if he wins on Saturday, if he wins, and I'm going to ask the same thing to Danny. It's like, yo, are you going to unify or are you going to let politics get in the way? You know, I don't want to hear that shit like, well, you know, if it happens, it happens. You know, I got talked about. No, it's like, yo, you say you want to be you say you want to be undisputed, so then make it happen. You know, make it happen. Teacher, you think Pacquiao can unify all the belts in the one? We don't see. It's hard to say about Pacquiao now because see, it's not that he's washed up. It's just that we don't know. I know it's hard to say, man. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. I'm just tired, man. So we're going to chill for another 15 minutes. What time did we start? How long have we been online? I want to do at least an hour. And then I'm going to take like a 4-hour nap. I can take a 4-hour nap and not go fully to sleep because I'm off tomorrow or today. You know, I'm not going to the weigh-in. I'm not doing it. You know, I am going to do a video, like a live stream, like a weigh-in results and get final predictions. But I'm not, you know, I got a lot of videos to upload and edit. Has it been fully an hour? Has it been fully an hour? So I really do mean like if I'm going to be really super productive on Saturday night and have a good night, I really need to use tomorrow or today, since after 1 a.m. here, I really need to rest. Like I really need to. Does Dawson have a chance? It's hard because I haven't seen Dawson all week. You know, I haven't seen that. I was looking forward to, like, you know, interviewing him at the media workout. Y'all going to see the stuff that I got from Farah. I'm going to upload that first thing in the morning. Then I'm going to upload the rest. Put it this way. I've got so many videos I got to upload, man. You know, I got so many videos I got to upload. It's none of your business, Beto. GGG. You got so many videos you got to upload. So many, man. And then I hate New York, yo. I could never live there. There's too many of you motherfuckers, man. It's too many of you up in there. And y'all don't got your New Yorkers don't got no manners. You just bumping into people and shit. That shit's not cool, yo. You know, so I don't like being out there. I don't like being out there. It's just the stress level is just too damn high. I just be wanting to get home, yo. I just be wanting to get home. You know, I be walking down the street like trying to follow my GPS, but motherfuckers bumping like, you know, motherfuckers always trying to sell you shit. They can tell for some reason, I guess they can tell I'm not from New York. You know, I go down to the train and shit. You got some motherfuckers, y'all got these oils. And I'm like, nah, I'm cool. I'm like, yeah, but check them. No, I'm cool. Like, I be on some savage shit, real rap. I be on some savage shit. Because they can tell when you don't be from there. You know, I be on some quiet, humble shit. But it's like, yo, you're not going to keep, you know, trying to sell me these oils or trying to sell me this jewelry. And it's like, yo, do I look like a clown? Do I look like a clown? Fuck up my face. I'm going to be like, oh, yeah, you got those gold chains on deck, huh? Damn. Fuck up my face, man. Want your fucking oils? I don't want your motherfucking oils. I don't want your incense. You know, I don't want none of you. I don't want none of that shit. Motherfucking jewelry. What else they be motherfucking selling? Or when they try to fucking say, yo, I swipe you on the metro. Just give me $2. Nah, I want none of that shit. Go to the machine, motherfucker. I want none of that shit. How about motherfucking face? You know, so I be thinking seriously, yo. Every time I go to New York, that shit be like the first fight I covered in New York. The motherfucking monk got me, right? This was on Times Square. I was lost. The monk got me, where he gave me the beads. and a little motherfucking gold card that has some shit on it. Then he put out his little fucking notebook, and you see like how he was getting tips all day. So you see the $10, the $50, the $20, and I feel bad. I'm like, damn, I give him 10. He does a little bound shit. No, y'all not getting me no more. Y'all not getting me no more. I'm not giving y'all motherfucking shit. Y'all New Yorkers are savage, man. Always trying to sell some dumb ass shit. You know? Fake ass Jordans and fake ass Yeezys. You don't fool me, man. You don't fool me, man. You don't fool me. I found you out. Just dumbass shit. Yeah, the monk got me. Cause I saw he had this little monk shit on. And I'm like, oh, you know, I was naive. I was gullible. I saw his little monk shit on. I'm thinking like, wait, down here in Times Square and shit. You know, he came up walking over to a smile. You know, like the motherfucking grown ass man put beads on me. He like grabbed my hand all delicately. He like slid the beads on. I'm like, oh shit. I was like, oh shit. You know? Fuck out of here. No more. Because what I did was I went home. This wasn't until like that next week or so. I Googled like monks in Google that shit. Monks in New York with the beads. And you find out the motherfuckers are scam artists. They scam artists. I was pissed. I was worried about beads and shit. I was worried about beads for like weeks. Thinking like, yeah, these good luck beads. I get it, but for these $10, he blessed me. These good luck beads. I was wrong like a motherfucker, yo. Wrong. Never again, man. Never again. I don't trust no New Yorkers. So help me God, Beto GGG. If you ask the same question, I'm not going to time you out. I'm going to ban you forever. I'm not answering your question for a reason. So stop typing the same shit. Yeah, we got another 6 minutes. We got another 6 minutes. Yeah, I don't trust nothing about New York, man. I don't trust y'all motherfuckers, man. That's why I go to point A to point B. You know, and I be gone. I don't fuck around. Because I know y'all always scamming y'all up to some shit. Y'all New Yorkers always got some shit going on. Good. It's like, how do y'all know? Okay, well, I did have a Sixers hat on. But still, outside of that, how do y'all know? Like, you know, I'm not from New York. You know? Yeah, I'm going to crash soon. My body is shutting down. I've been up so long. I mean, I've done it many times before, but this is different. This is different. It's shit all over the place, wires and shit. Fucking electronics and shit all over the place. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a good, productive weekend. You know, Saturday is going to be so super lit. Or on fleek, as I've learned. There's some more new shit I've heard. I'm like trying to keep up with the times, man, with the new like slang and shit. So what are you guys going to talk about in our last 6 minutes? What is it? 5, 6, 7 minutes. So how did I say 6 minutes last time? 7 minutes. What do I want to talk about? No, this is what I'm going to do. I used to run a lot. And ever since I was on those steroids, that prednisone, I put on 50 pounds in a 4-month span after losing 50 pounds. So now I'm off the steroids. You know, I'm losing weight, but it's like, yo, you know, it's time to keep it off. You see what I'm saying? Especially I'm gonna be on TV and shit, looking all fat, face all fat, in a hot ass gym wearing a hoodie. This hoodie was soaking wet. It was so motherfucking hot in there. like a dickhead, I wear a fucking hoodie to a hot ass gym. I mean, I washed it and folded it and everything. You can't tell, but it's like really severely faded. I don't know why you can't see it, but it's faded like a motherfucker. No Roy's knees rolled up to spar in Texas. I'm not. What am I going to Texas for? But seriously, you guys got any questions about the fight? You know, anything that happened today? You know, I was all over it. Melissa Cotto or Jinky Pacquiao? Cotto wife. She be thirst trapping. Well, she stopped. She's not thirst trapping as much as she used to. But she was thirst trapping hard on the gram at one point in time. Like hard. I'm talking about like Cotto wife was thirst trapping hard on the gram, yo. She stopped, but she was getting down. She was getting down on the gram, yo. She was getting down on the gram. I'm talking about like she was like butt ass naked, like in some flicks, and then she had take it down. She was doing the whole shit like this, when she covered her nipples and cover her little puss. She was doing those type shits, and I'm thinking, like, what the fuck Cotto at? But you know, he was with, let me stop if I get myself in trouble. He's with his homie. You know, something sit right with me, man. But let me leave it alone. Let me leave it alone. Let me leave it alone. You know? She was thirst trapping hard. I was all over. I was like, damn. Of course I follow her on the gram. Of course I do. And then she was doing some more credit and take it down. That's how I'm thinking, like, damn, Cotto. Stop sleeping with your homie, man. You got some business to take care of, bro. She's yearning. She's over there. You look at her little pupils, she said that the little flame. Dog, she needs you, Cotto. Melissa Guzman Cotto. Motherfucker said, Kevin Herrera says thirst trapping Kevin, question mark. Thirst trapping means when you're a chick, right? And you do shit like take pictures of your ass or like your titties, or you do anything sexually provocative to get likes. That means you want motherfuckers to be thirsty. So therefore they in the trap, thirst trapping. See what I'm saying? Yeah, I gotta lay down. So many minutes we got left? We got 2 minutes left. We got 2 minutes left, man. How come I said I started yawning? It's tough, man. It's tough, man. I'm struggling, man. It's this chick, man. I just want everything to go right. That's all I want, is everything to go right. Easier said than done. Good God. It's after Instagram. All right, so yeah. Let me read some of these last comments. I like Keith Thurman as a person, though. He's very down to earth. Very spiritual dude. Type of dude that wear thong slippers and shit, but spiritual dude. Shit. I got a lot of shit to do. I gotta get this fucking beard cut off. Beard's finally going. You know. Could buy an outfit for the fight. Do all these videos, edit and upload it. And remember, next week I'm going to be back full time. So not Monday. I'm taking Monday off. I'm not going to start doing videos until like Tuesday evening. You know, so after that, you know, we're going to be doing like 5 videos a day. And maybe about maybe 3 live streams a week. Yeah, thong slippers is the slippers, what do they call, flip-flops with a little piece that goes between your big toe and your other toes. Those thong slippers. I don't bang with that. I'm not down with that shit. I'm not down with that. No, I'm not saying, you know, you tropical motherfuckers, especially if y'all down to like, you know, like but I'm just saying, just me personally, you know, just me personally, you know, I'm not down with the thong slippers. You know, y'all can do whatever y'all want. You can do whatever y'all want. Yeah, well, you know, I gotta start going business. I gotta start going business casual though. You see what I'm saying? Because a lot of people don't take me seriously, even though my work is always good. People don't take me seriously because, you know, they see me in the hoodies. They put it this way, they're starting to take me seriously now. They wasn't taking me seriously before. So now it's time that, you know, like I'm upgraded. I'm going to literally, and put it this way, I've done it many times before. I'm going to put that little disclaimer out there. When I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. I'm going to completely change my body. I'm going to completely change it. It's going to take me about 8 months. I'm going to completely change my appearance. And then, you know, I got to get on some business casual shit. Get on some business casual shit. Yeah, I can't stop the urine. I don't know if I want to get husky or if I want to get like real lean and cut. So I'm trying to figure that out now. I got about another 3 weeks or so to figure it out. Another 3 weeks to figure it out. But yeah, that's my next thing is I'm changing my whole physical appearance. No bullshit. So if y'all know me, if I say I'm going to do some shit, it's going to happen. What the fuck is in my mouse? My mouse not plugged in. What's going on? Something's weird going on, guys. What the fuck? Hold on. Hold on one. All right, we're good now. We're good now. No, I was trying to fight Roy, but he's in negotiations to fight Silva. I was trying to get that Jones fight, you know. I can't do it anymore. I can't do it. So I'm going to see you guys on Saturday night. So over the next 24 hours, you're going to see a whole bunch of videos getting uploaded. And then on Saturday night, of course, I'm going to be at the fight. So I'm going to be working, you know. You're going to see a whole bunch of exclusive shit uploading in. So thank you for your support, man. I wouldn't be here without you guys, you know. Please subscribe. I'm going to sleep.